everyone is doing well. Today I came up with another video on JMAN on-campus placement round 2 SQL queries, which is for 5 LPA. Right, before going into the video, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, share and like my videos. If already a subscriber, please hit a like so that it motivates me to do more and more videos for you. Right, please consider subscribing to my channel if you feel these videos are worthy enough. Right. And this is the ratio of subscribed and non-subscribed people. Please do subscribe to my channel. And let us see the questions, SQL queries, okay, which are asked in JMAN exams. And in this way, in this pattern, you might receive SQL queries, right? Let us see the question. Given the following schema and data from two tables, candidates and results. Okay, you will get two tables called candidates and results. And what is your task? To write an SQL query to find the total number of votes won by female candidates under the age 50. This is the schema and these are the tables called candidates and results. And what you have to find, total number of votes, okay, won by whom? Female candidates, okay, under age what? 50. Now consider age. Who are with age under 50 and that to female gender? This one, okay, female under 50 is 49, female under 50 is 48, okay, these two. Right, now you have to find the total number of votes. Where do you find the words? In results table. Okay, what is common between the candidates table and results table? Candidate ID, right? So candidate ID is common in both the tables. Now you have to find the female under age 50 with what candidate ID? With candidate ID 3. Okay, candidate ID 3. Candidate ID 3 consists of how many votes? 45. Okay, 4,50,000 votes. Okay, remember it. And female under age 50, candidate ID 6. Okay, candidate ID 6. How many votes? 4,70,000. Okay, sum of these. Okay, find the total number of votes, right? So sum of 4,50,000 and 4,70,000. What is sum of them? 92,000. This is the expected output. See explanation. Candidate 3, female with age 49 and candidate 6, female with age 48 are both female under 50 and total number of votes are 4,50,000 and 4,70,000. Total is 92 and 9,20,000. Okay, this is the mathematical calculation, but you have to write SQL query, right? So what you are doing? Select sum. You have to add up those two, right? So select sum r dot votes as total votes from candidates table C, and let us imagine candidates table as C. Okay, join results table R on C dot ID is equals to R dot candidate ID, where C dot gender is female and C dot age is less than 50. You should consider both of them, right? Both of the conditions, it should be female and it should be age 50. And these are from the candidate table. Candidates table is represented by the C. So C dot gender, C dot age, and means both conditions are needed. Okay, you have to join both the tables, right? On what condition? Candidates table consists column ID and results table consists of candidate ID. So you are joining them. Now you are sum up those votes. So select sum R dot votes as total votes from candidate C. Join results R on C dot ID is equals to R dot candidate ID, where C dot gender is equals to F and C dot age is less than 50. Okay, this is the question. If you want, have a screenshot and see the solution. I hope you got it, right? It is very easy. See, if you know basic SQL, you might have do this, right? Now let us see the another query. Warehouse accounting summary report. As a part of warehouse inventory system, generate a report that lists each customer name and summary of their activity warehouses. What they are asking? As a part of warehouse inventory system, generate a report that lists each customer's name and their summary of their active warehouses. Okay. Report should contain the following columns: name of the customer, warehouse, total number of active warehouses associated with that customer, and minimum volume of the smallest activity warehouse, volume of the largest active warehouse, and total volume, sum of volumes of all active warehouses. Note, only warehouses is active should be included. Active means it should be one. The result must be stored by the customer name in ascending order. Okay. Schema, this is the schema. Okay. Sample data, customers table and warehouses table. Okay. Expected output, what they're asking, your expected output should have these columns, right? So we are maintaining those columns. Okay. Now what they're asked you to generate the report, list the customer's name. Okay. This is the customer's name, right? Okay. And the summary of their active warehouses and consists of these columns. Active warehouses, number of active warehouses, count. Active warehouse means is active should be one. Though then only you can count it and you can give their count, and it should also consist of this. Okay, okay, everything is fine, right? now active, now see, Atlas crop name, Atlas crop name ID, whose, okay, both tables consist of which column in common? This is customer ID and this is ID. Customers table and warehouses table together has common which column? ID. Okay. Atlas crop ID is what? 1. Okay. 1 means Atlas crop. Okay, its active count is 1. Okay. Again 1. Active count is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Okay. Do we find anywhere 1? Yes, here, but its active count is 0, but we should consider these two only. So Atlas crop, warehouses are count, its count is 1 plus 1, 2. Okay. Minimum volume, what is the minimum volume in both of them? 80.25. okay, 80.25. Maximum volume is 100.50, and total volume means sum of these two, right? Okay, sorry, once wait. Okay. Sum of these two. Okay, we will keep that. Next one is let us consider this or this. But they're asking what in ascending order, right? Something in ascending order, right? So ascending order, they are followed in this way. Okay. Now Brightstone Enterprises means ID number is 3. 3 with what? Active number count. Count the count. 1, 2, 3. So you should add up these 3 and you should do in this way. Okay. Ascending order is what? The result must be sorted by the customer name in ascending order. Customer name should be in ascending order. A, B, Z. That is why Brightstone Enterprises is in second. Okay, see, they're asking you to result must be sorted by the customer name in ascending order. So customer name in ascending order means A, B, Z. That is why you have got Brightstone Enterprises in second place. Okay, its count is, warehouses count is 3 and minimum volume, compare them, 45.20. Max means 72, and total means add up these 3. Then Zen Global Ltd, its ID is 2. Now find that 2 active means 1, okay, and 0. So sum of 1 plus 0, 1, and minimum volume, maximum volume, and total volume you will get in this way. This is the mathematical explanation. Okay, then how can you write the SQL query? See, what you have to do, you have to select, a name from which table? Customers table. Okay, C dot name. First you have to think customers table as C. You should give a nickname to the table customers. You cannot write every time customers dot name in that way, right? Customers dot name, customer dot ID. You cannot write those many times, right? So you are going to give a nickname for the customers table. So customers C. So you have to select what? You have to select the name from the customers table. C dot name, count. What you have to count? You have to count the volume, right? Warehouses. W dot volume as warehouses, and min dot W dot volume as min volume. and max volume and total volume. From what table customers see, we have to join what warehouse table. Join warehouse W on which is common column in both of them. C dot id is equals to W dot customer id, where W dot is add to is equals to 1. Then only you have to add up them, right? So 1 group by C dot name. That is right. They are going to, you have to order them ascending order according to their name. Okay, ordered by C dot name in ascending order. In this way you have to write, right? In this way you have to write. I hope you got it. If you feel this information this is worthy, this video is worthy, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting Mindbender.